text, audio, and video news of the globe from Scientific Television. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with us. Thank you.
Now listen to the headline news. BBC now faces tough legal battle with world's most powerful man. What happens next? China urges citizens not to visit Japan over Taiwan row. At 16, I was experimented on by the CIA, and now I'm suing. 9 killed in accidental blast at police station in Indian-administered Kashmir, officials say. Pakistan's army has always been influential. Now its chief has new powers. Modi's alliance celebrates decisive win in Indian state election. U.S. Justice Department investigates Epstein's alleged ties to Clinton and Banks after Trump request. Hollywood's SAG Awards announces it will change its name. Ex-Bangladesh leader charged with crimes against humanity wants vote ban lifted. Trump rolls back tariffs on dozens of food products. Now listen to the detailed news. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has rejected the BBC's apology over an editing error in its Panorama program and has threatened to sue the corporation for $1 to $5 billion. Trump claims the BBC changed the words coming out of his mouth by editing 2 clips of his speech together, creating what he calls an egregious distortion. Despite the apology, the BBC refuses to pay compensation. The corporation is preparing for crucial charter renewal discussions, a lengthy and expensive legal battle with Trump. Now seems likely. China and Japan are embroiled in a serious diplomatic confrontation following Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's comments suggesting Japan could activate its self-defense forces if China attacked Taiwan. The situation escalated further after a Chinese diplomat made a statement interpreted as a beheading threat. Japan protested the remark and defended its stance, insisting it seeks a peaceful resolution regarding Taiwan. A Canadian court has allowed a class action lawsuit to proceed on behalf of victims of the CIA-backed MK-Ultra mind control experiments conducted in the 1950s and 60s at the Allen Memorial Institute in Montreal. Among the victims is Lana Ponting, who, at age 16, was forcibly subjected to drugging, electroshock-style techniques, and psychological manipulation under the supervision of Dr. Ewan Cameron. 9 people were killed and 32 others injured when a stockpile of confiscated explosives accidentally detonated at the Naugam police station in Indian-administered Kashmir. The explosives had been recently seized in Faridabad and were awaiting forensic examination. The blast occurred late Friday night, destroying the police station, damaging nearby buildings, and burning multiple vehicles. Police officials confirmed it was an accidental explosion and not a terror attack. Most of the victims were police officers, forensic personnel, crime scene photographers, and a tailor. The region's lieutenant governor, Manoj Sinha, expressed condolences and ordered a formal investigation. Pakistan's parliament has passed the 27th constitutional amendment, granting Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir lifetime immunity, expanded powers over all branches of the armed forces, and an enduring public role even after retirement. The amendment also restructures Pakistan's judicial system by creating a new federal constitutional court, FCC, empowered to decide constitutional matters, shifting authority away from the Supreme Court. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP-led alliance has secured a record-breaking victory in the Bihar state elections, winning 202 out of 243 seats. The election saw a historic turnout of 66.91%, the highest since 1951. The alliance between BJP and Janata Dal United, JDU, led by outgoing Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, defeated the opposition coalition of Congress, RJD, and smaller parties. The U.S. Justice Department has confirmed it will investigate the late financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein's alleged links with major banks and several prominent Democrats, including former President Bill Clinton. The move comes after President Donald Trump publicly urged Attorney General Pam Bondi and the FBI to examine Epstein's relationships with Clinton and others following the release of thousands of Epstein's emails by the U.S. House Oversight Committee. The Screen Actors Guild Awards, widely known as the SAG Awards, have been officially renamed to the Actor Awards, presented by SAG-AFTRA. The change was announced ahead of the 32nd ceremony scheduled for 1 March 2026. Executive producer John Brockett and Awards Committee Chair JoBeth Williams said the new name better reflects the show's purpose, actors honoring actors, and improves global recognition, especially in the 190-plus countries where the ceremony is broadcast. The rebrand also aligns the award show's identity with the iconic statuette called the Actor. Former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who was ousted during mass protests in 2024, has stated from India, where she fled, that she hopes the ban on her party, the Awami League, will be lifted before the 2026 general elections. She faces trial in absentia at a special tribunal, which will deliver its verdict on Monday, on charges of crimes against humanity linked to the killings of protesters during the uprising. Prosecutors claim Hasina personally ordered security forces to fire on demonstrators, and they are seeking the death penalty. Hasina denies all allegations, calling the tribunal a kangaroo court controlled by political rivals. UN investigators have reported up to 1,400 deaths during the protests against her rule. Evidence presented in court includes leaked audio suggesting she authorized lethal force. The U.S. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order granting tariff exemptions to more than 100 imported food products such as coffee, bananas, beef, cocoa, tea, spices, fruits, nuts, and grains. These goods were previously subject to sweeping tariffs under Trump's trade policies. The administration announced that these exemptions take effect retroactively from 13 November. Additionally, tariff reductions on coffee and bananas will be part of new trade deals with 4 Latin American countries. The move marks a major policy adjustment aimed at easing grocery prices in the United States.